Once, a fiddler was coming home from a festival when he stepped on a weak spot in the earth. Down he tumbled. He landed with a thump in a dark place. Someone was sitting there. "Where am I?" the fiddler asked. "The last place you would want to be. This is hell." "But you are a man, not a devil. Who are you?" "I was a man, a very wealthy one, but I never gave to the poor, nor used my money for good. And I died before I could tell my family where my money is hidden. Oh, I wish I knew that they were happy. I wish they were giving money to the poor." Just then, a horde of devils came rushing up. The fiddler hid, struggling not to make a sound, as the devils beat the rich man with whips. And all the time, they mocked him for finding charity in his heart too late. When the devils were gone, the fiddler whispered, "Where is the money? I swear by the good Lord that I will tell your wife." "Yes, and tell her to give generously to the poor. Swear that too." "I so swear," said the fiddler. But before the fiddler could climb back out of hell, the devils came rushing in and caught him. "Aha, a live one." "I am a fiddler," he replied. "Let me entertain you." "You had better," the devil said. So he jumped up on a rock and began fiddling. He fiddled high and fiddled low, and it seemed to him that it was only 3 hours. But in fact 3 years had passed on earth. At last he exclaimed, "Well now, this is fine. Well, usually a string or two breaks. Blessed be the Lord. Oh, I spoke too soon. There go all the strings." All of the strings on the fiddle had broken, just as he had said that blessing. "Sorry," the fiddler said, "I cannot play without strings." So the devils brought him a whole batch of fiddle strings, but every time the fiddler said, "Blessed be the Lord," the strings broke. "That is it," said the fiddler. "All the strings are broken. You are just trying to get away," the devils shouted. "Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Why don't you send the devil with me, to be sure?" The fiddler knew what he was doing. It was nearly daybreak up in the mortal world, and as soon as the sun began to rise, the devil was gone. The fiddler went straight to the rich man's house and told his widow the whole story. They dug up the money and gave it away to the poor by the handfuls. One poor woman, now able to help her family, said, "God bless the one who gathered this money." The fiddler grinned. That should do it. He was right. The rich man who had repented in hell now was gone up to heaven. So, this story highlights the importance of doing good in our lives, especially towards those who are less fortunate than us. The rich man's regret over his failure to use his wealth for good, and his wish that his family would do so after his death, highlights the importance of using our resources wisely to help others. It also emphasizes the power of repentance and redemption, even in the afterlife. There are times when we think that we cannot change things, and it is pointless to try to make them better. That is not true. It is never too late to make things better. It is never too late to forgive and be forgiven. We should always strive to do what is right, even if we have made mistakes in the past. Finally, the story demonstrates the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. Despite being trapped in hell, the fiddler never gave up on his mission to help the poor and carry out the rich man's final wishes. His resourcefulness and quick thinking allowed him to outsmart the devils and succeed in his task. This is a reminder that we should always persevere in our efforts to do what is right, even in the face of obstacles and challenges. In conclusion, the story of the fiddler who fell into hell serves as a powerful allegory for the importance of doing good, the possibility of redemption, and the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. This is Inspired Days. Thank you for watching. If you want more life-changing lessons shared through stories, subscribe to this channel. You can also go and watch any of the other videos on this channel. And don't forget, you have the power to change your life.